omu ku balooya ba Dr. Kiza Besigye era agenda kuba ayina ensonga z'ayogerako mu ngeri emu oba endala.
Are we ready?
Not yet.
Let's come behind, please.
Yeah, actually.
Thank you. This is
Done? Are we set? Let's proceed.
Okay, can we proceed now?
It's quite evident. These people are just struggling to manufacture evidence. You heard when we were asked as to when they are likely to complete the investigations, they were cagey. When you look at the matters before this honorable court and all the allegations they are making, one would expect that they would be ready by now to assemble the evidence which they intend to rely on and make a summary of their case, and committal papers should be made by now for the matter to be forwarded to the High Court for hearing. They indicated from the record that the file was transferred to police on the 11th of February. That's what they have indicated in the affidavit shown by one of the officers investigating this matter. But you all know this matter started way back on the 16th of November when Dr. Besigye and Obed were abducted and kidnapped from Kenya. They were taken to the General Court Martial, and it took some time before this matter was brought here. But now, in a surprise twist of events, they seem to suggest that actually, prior to the DPP taking over this matter, there was no investigation conducted by any government agency, which is really baffling and disturbing. Because according to what the police and the prosecution are indicating here, they are just starting on the investigations now. That actually they commenced investigations on the 4th day of March. Today is 7th. This week is when they started to conduct investigations. But they have also indicated they took over the matter on 11th February. But since then they had not started on the investigations. Now they have started. They have put in an application dated 5th. Actually, they filed on 5th. That was Wednesday this week, seeking for an order of court to allow them access all the information regarding the phone numbers of Dr. Kiza Besigye and Obedi Rutale, which have been their custody since the 16th of November last year. Now they are just putting an application this week that they want to access those information. They want to access that information regarding all those phones, the communications, the records concerning those particular phone numbers or lines. They are talking about five phone numbers, 5. And There are a couple of issues that we intend to raise regarding the same. They are not for now. But what is of concern right now is the way they wanted to stampede the court to have this matter heard today. You could imagine. Filed on Wednesday, served on Thursday afternoon, and they wanted it to be heard Friday morning. We opposed this in the strongest terms possible. We had to oppose it because we believe it's an ambush in the first place, which is not allowed under the law. Secondly, it's an attempt to manufacture evidence against Dr. Besigye and Obedi Lutale. Court has fixed it for hearing on Friday the 14th. We are going to study it. We're going to interact with our clients and then file all the necessary papers required to oppose this application, all these maneuvers being made by the state to manufacture evidence. It's all about manufacturing evidence. Actually, to sum it up, they are on a fishing expedition, trying to scratch around to gather evidence which they think can help them make out a case against Dr. Besigye. Apparently, they don't have any. So basically, that's where we stand.
Lord Mayor,
Yes.
how frustrated is Dr. Besigye with proceedings? We've seen it in at the General Court Martial. Everything was being dragged. Now we are here. It looks like, from what you say, prosecution is not ready. How frustrated does this make Dr. Besigye?
Well, it's very, very frustrating, of course, you know. The freedoms of Dr. Besigye, Obedi Lutale, and their liberties are curtailed. You are aware of that. Just like any other normal person, you would take exception to that. You would feel frustrated. You would feel disillusioned with whatever is going on. Because under normal circumstances, if they had a case against them, they would have assembled evidence by now. But to see to it that up to this particular moment, they are still fishing around to see if they can get some evidence to piece up together a case. It's a matter which is really disturbing, as I said. It's very frustrating. It's both physical and psychological torture. Nothing else. Because it is causing mental anguish to Dr. Besigye, causing mental anguish and frustration, disillusionment to both of them, Dr. Besigye and Obedi Lutale.
Counsel, how are you planning to see that Dr. Besigye and Obedi Lutale get their temporary freedom as this
We put in
trial
an application
commences?
for.
Yes.
We filed a bail application in the High Court. And since last week, we have been pushing for a hearing date. But of course, it could not be fixed until a judge has been assigned the matter. And up to this present moment, we're not advised that the matter has been allocated to any judge. And it is our call that the judiciary should expedite the process of allocating this file to a particular judge, and then we have it fixed. We wonder why there is this ping pong. They continue to, address this as if it's not a very urgent matter of great human rights concern. So that is our concern.
Okay, in Luganda.
Insist that this is a persecution rather than a trial.
Of course, right from the word you go, the character of these proceedings have been speaking for themselves. Sorry, from inception, you know the nature of the proceedings. The case speaks for itself. That's all about persecution, not prosecution. But permit us to go into Uganda. I'm not feeling well.
Yes.
And bear with me, it will be very short. Honestly speaking. Olwaleero tubadde tusuubira nti bannaffe abo banaaba bamaliriza okukuŋŋaanya obujulizi bwabwe bwonna nga bwe baalaalika oba bwe baalaalikibwa bitwasembayo okujja wano naye kibaddewo mukirabye nga bagamba balina emyezi 6 teginnaba kuggwako nga bulijjo bweri nkola yaabwe era bwe babuuza emyezi 6 egyo mugijjawa balabye ebyo bakalidde ku matama naye mu mbeera ebaddewo nga basaba bataddemu application nti baagala kufuna we bakuŋŋaanya bujulizi bulala nga balaga nti bo nga poliisi fayiro bagifuna nga 11 omwezi ogwokubiri naye kati batandise okunoonyereza batandise ng'ennaku z'omwezi 4 omwezi ogwokusatu nobabuuza okuva Dr. Besigye lwe bamukwatanga 16 November last year ani abadde abuuliriza era oyo abadde abuuliriza lwaki si yabawa buifayiro zonna bye babadde banoonyereza obujulizi ne batandikira awo bwebanga twogera ku state kubanga state ebeeremu ne agencies zikolagana naye bo bakulaganga nti obujulizi obwabasooka eri mu general court marshal simanyi oba baddala baali banoonyereza ya bo batandika fresh kati batandise era bataddemu n'okusaba nti kooti ebakkirize mu under access to information act basumulule amasimu ga Dr. Besigye n'Obed Lutale za Dr. esimu 3 Obed Lutale esimu 2 nga balowooza nti zirina engeri gye zaakojjesebwamu obukyamu nga bikwatagana n'omusango gwe babateekako wano naye nga okusaba okwo baakutaddemu ng'ennaku z'omwezi 5 bwe batandise okunoonyereza nga 4 nga 5 ne bateekamu application nga 6 ffe ne bagitusavinga olwaleero nga baagala ewulirwe kati olaba abantu abakola ebintu mu ngeri eyakasobeza kati tubiwakanyiza era omulamuzi baafikisinga ennaku z'omwezi nga 14 tukomawo wano okulaba nti application yeyo ewulirwa oba ddala babakkiriza okubikkula amasimu ago n'okugjamu bye baagala babireete ng'obujulizi oba nedda so ekyo kye tujjako wano ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 naye gwe omusango guteekeddwayo nga 28 ye mention okulaba bwe banaaba batuuse okunoonyereza
Kaso mulina nteekateeka ki okulaba abantu bano nga bafunako kalembereza?
Twateekayo okusaba kwaffe okwa bbairo mu high court wiiki ewedde era tubadde tujja tubasaba bannange mutuwe omulamuzi naye n'okutuusa olwaliro tetunafuna mulamuzi agenda kulira bail application kyennyamiza era twongera okusaba ekitongole ekiramuzi babeere bavumu ensonga baleme kuzeesulubabba baleme kuzitya fayiro eno bagikwasa omulamuzi batuwe olunaku olw'okulira bail application kubanga kino kikwata ku ddembe lyabuntu kikwata ku bulamu ate batukandaliriza ebbanga liweze batugamba nti eno si prosecution naye persecution so yembeera eyo gye tulimu naye katwongere okugenda mu maaso n'okulaba nga tulwana okufuna bwenkanya
mu kuwumbawumba kiki osobola kwogera ki ku mbeera y'omusango guno engeri gye gutambuzibwamu?
Embeera yonna yakutulugunya nga bwe mugiraba yakutulugunya olw'ensonga nti okuviira ddala ng'ennaku z'omwezi 16 amateeka lwe gamenyebwa nti tebagoberera amateeka extradition ne baleeta Dr. Besigye wano Obed babasiba ennaku 3 mu Makindye barracks ebweru w'amateeka basemateeka agamba ssaawa 8 ne babatwala mu kooti ey'obusibira mu bbwa kangalu kooti y'e Makindye General Court Marshal gye mwalaba gye twalabira ennaku eyo za lumonde tugivuddemu General Court Marshal tuzze wano ate kati bazanya jangu okwekule kubanga baali badde nti obujulizi buulirede baali mu General Court Marshal bamutwalayo nga balinayo ki bagenda baali batwalayo ki ekyo kye batasobola kuleeta wano wayo nga ddala baalina obujulizi obugenda mu General Court Marshal bwe bujulizi bwe baali badde baleeta wano naye balaba kati bali mu jangu okwekule ate badda mu buntuutu bukolomoni mu katemba simanya bateekamu application simanya baagala kusumula amasimu simanya baagala bino simanya baagala biri begamba obirabira ddala nga bintu byakupangirira byakujweteka bisango okwongera okukuumira Dr. Besigye n'Obedi omukomera tewali kigendererwa kirala.
Ale ensonga zeezo muziwulidde ate omuloodi Erias Lukwago ate ayongedde okuba ate nga ababuulira update kikiri ku musango tukomonga ennaku z'omwezi 14 Friday ya weekend ya week ejja ya nga 14 ate twongere okumanya okusaba kwabwe kwe bateekamu okwokuwuliriza amasimu oba okuwuliriza conversations eziri ku masimu nozikebera ate oba enaddibwamu then ate omusango guno gwennyininyini guddemu ate guwulirwe ng'ennaku z'omwezi 28 wiiki eri March so fabi ebyo Besigye yaddiziddwayo e Luzira ate gyali mu kuba ate nga akuumibwa since kuva November so byebyo teekako ka follow because ngenda kuba ate nkuuploadinga nina YouTube channel ate gyosobola okuba ate nga okwakinga exclusively ebisinga wano bagiyita BM Focus osogenda